Hello, welcome to TRDR.tv. My name is Robert Sievers. Today we're here with a special guest, Jonh Locke, founder of LockeInYourSuccess.com. How are you doing today, John?
I'm doing awesome today. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very, very well. So let's go ahead and let's get started with the interview. My first question is what did you do professionally before you became a trader?
Let's see. Immediately before trading, I was a success coach, a success and life coach.
Okay.
Yep.
I also read on your bio and I think on your LinkedIn as well that you used to be doing some mechanics and some auto work. I think you owned maybe your own BMW reparations center. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I had a large history. I guess most of my younger years were spent in the automotive repair business, as well as automotive sales and stuff like that. And we spent some time, opened up my own repair shop. I had no idea what the financial markets were at the point at that point.
So then, how did you make this transition?
Let's see. Part of my ventures as a success coach was going to a lot of different success seminars, and I just happened to come across a seminar
Okay.
that was promoting the stock market, and I said, "Well, that sounds really interesting." So,
Okay. Do you think that your previous jobs kind of helped you prepare for what you do now, whether that be trading or whether that be the actual educational aspect of trading, the educational side?
I think everything I've done in the past has been applicable to trading and very, very helpful. With my success coaching and so forth, I mean, that's been tremendously helpful with trading. Even a lot of my ventures as far as going out and being starting a full-time business in the automotive business, and I also owned martial arts school too in the past,
Oh,
which I
wow.
which may or may not be on the thing, but I did that for many many years. So I've done entrepreneurial type stuff for the longest time, and just and that success coaching stuff too made a huge difference with trading, I think, and really helped me turn the corner in my trading. So.
Okay. Well, that's really interesting. It's kind of you kind of touched upon a bunch of different industries, really, you know. So I think that you kind of have a good grasp, I'm guessing, on a couple different things.
Yeah, I think the diverse background of all the things I've done has just been extremely helpful and to get me where I am now. And I think that's true with everybody, really. Um, you can use pretty much any aspect from your background to help you with trading.
Yeah, because I read on your bio, I think as well that it's about. You said that I think that success is around 80% psychological and 20% actually hard work. So you think that that also transverses or that also kind of goes into trading as well. I believe at least I think
Yeah,
personally.
well, yeah, I mean, when I started trading, I think I took the path of most people. I thought, hey, that looks kind of cool. It looks like a good way to make money, and it looked like easy money at the time. I think that's the way trading looks like from the outside. I
Yeah.
think once you're here, you realize something a little bit different. But um,
The stress
uh,
cuts a couple lives or a couple years off your life, but it ends up being worth it. I think for the hours of trading.
yeah, like I said, I think it is, and I took the typical path, and I'm out there, I'm taking these education courses, and I'm learning all the different things about how to trade and all kinds of all the stuff you need to learn to trade. And I learned all the systems and all the procedures, but it seemed no matter how hard I tried or I was doing it, I just wasn't making any progress with it. And I think a lot of traders do the same thing. They get to that point and then they try a different trading system and then or a different vehicle, and then they trade that for a while and that doesn't work out. They try another vehicle and they try another vehicle, and they end up just spending years and years and years trying to trade, not making any progress. And part of the thing with me is being a success coach. I actually realized I was doing that, and I realized that when I used to train people on how to get their businesses to be more successful or how to get their relationships to be more successful, there's certain things that both those things have in common. And that when you do certain things, you're going to have a bad relationship, you're going to have a bad business. And I was doing those things with my trading.
Mm.
And it was a little bit of self-discovery there. And when I realized that, I started applying the success principles that I did with the other businesses that I had and with my clients. Then my trading it just exploded. It just took off because it doesn't have that much to do with the vehicle. You can really make money trading doing it tons of different ways. It's how you approach it.
Do you want to explain to us basically a couple of the different types of financial assets that you typically invest in? Has it always been the same? Have you always invested in the same when you first began, or did you make a transition at some point?
Well, I started off directional trading,
Okay,
and I think that's what most people do. I mean, you
I
either
think
buy
so.
stocks or you day trade, or maybe you get a little more advanced, you buy options and try to make money when the stock moves. And I gradually transitioned over to what we call income trading or market neutral trading,
Okay.
where we deal with options and we make money through time rather than through price movement. And that's the type of trading I do. And all the systems that I've developed and a lot of the coaching I've done are pretty much on the Russell 2000, so a major stock index, or
Hmm.
the SPX index.
Okay. Can you attempt to briefly explain any of these strategies? I'm not sure if any of them are possibly too complicated to explain just verbally, but maybe one of the simpler ones. I don't know, like for example, I read a little bit about how you develop like a trading triangle system or any of the other ones, I guess, really, of your strategies.
Well, the trading triangle is not really a system or a strategy
Okay.
for a trade. A trading triangle is the three sides of the trading triangle: your psychology, your system. So systems are part of it, and
Mm-hmm.
then your business practices. In other words, how to create a system that's right for you, how to psychologically or give you the psychological tools to deal with being able to trade and trading the system, and then giving you some business practices and systems so that you can go out and be a full-time trader. And that's what that's all about.
Okay.
And that's really system independent. You could be a directional trader, you could be a market neutral trader.
Okay.
The actual trading systems that we do, or that I specialize in, I actually coach all kinds of different traders. I mean, whether it be futures traders or forex or whatever, but the bulk of our business is with income traders, where we actually, most people, if they're trading options directionally, if you know what a call and put option are,
Mm-hmm.
they'll buy a call or put option. Well, that option has something called time premium.
Okay.
And if you buy an option and the price doesn't move, you lose your time premium when you buy it. So in other words, in order to make money if you buy an option, you have to be right in direction, and you actually have to be right within a certain amount of time. Otherwise, you lose money.
Okay.
It's actually harder to make money that way than with the stock, because your probabilities of making money are less. But what we do instead is we sell those options,
Okay.
right? And we collect the time premium. And if the stock doesn't move the right way, or if it doesn't move very much, or if it moves the other way, I have the other side of the transaction, and I make the money either over time or through price movement.
Okay.
So it drastically improves our probabilities or our success rate in our trades.
Okay, so time actually becomes a resource that you kind of take advantage of as opposed to the changes in share price.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
How long does a typical trade last for you?
Most of my trades last between 30 and 50 days.
Okay.
Yep.
And then can you tell us a little bit about LockeInYourSuccess.com? Basically, just kind of why you decided to get involved in the educational side of trading.
I was dragged into the educational side of trading,
Okay.
kicking and screaming. I had, like I said, I was doing I was doing success coaching, and I ran across this trading thing, and I wanted to do trading. And part of my journey in the trading process and learning to trade, I joined a large group of market neutral traders,
Hmm.
and I happen to be doing very well. I mean, like I said, as I started adding the success principles into my trading, I started doing extremely well trading, and everybody or people started asking me to coach them. I know you do coaching. Can you help coach me with my trading? So I was like, yeah, sure. Why don't we do that? And eventually, I got so many trading clients, it kind of pushed out my my other clientele. And yeah, I still work with them, and I still do some success coaching and NLP. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a neuro-linguistic programming master practitioner, and as well as a master hypnotist. So
I did
we
not.
can deal with all that side of a trader. And we do it with some very, very powerful tools to help with that. And realistically, that's the part of that's going to make you successful trading. There's systems out there that work. They're a dime a dozen. And I have, like I said, and I promote and I sell systems that work as well. But it's really the psychology side that's really going to get you going. And I mean, you can have the best plan in the world, but if you don't follow it, you're not going to get anywhere. So.
Of course, without the discipline to actually, enact and put that plan into effect, you're not going to be able to obviously make any money. Do you think you could go into a brief description of kind of what you teach about the psychological aspects, or how you kind of teach that discipline? I mean, just a brief explanation.
Well, yeah. Well, as far as what we're generally going to do is we're just going to work on whatever somebody needs improvement with.
Okay.
So, I mean, we start with whatever system they have, or if they're trading one of my systems, that's fine. But we do some one-on-one coaching with them. We have some automated and recorded stuff now too. I have some nice programs that have a lot of trading psychology in them, and I incorporate them into all my newer programs.
Okay.
But essentially, I'm going to see what their challenges are and see what they're doing, and then tell them what they need to do properly and as far as process to do things right. And if they're not getting themselves to do it, we do whatever it takes. The thing about neurolinguistic programming is we can make changes in the way people think and the way they behave very, very quickly, and then we can lock that in with hypnosis if needed, to really get them to do what they know they should be doing, yet they're having trouble.
Okay. So it's very much on an individualistic basis then.
It can be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it certainly can be.
Okay. Are there any specific features that you really would like to highlight about LockeInYourSuccess.com? Anything that you've been working on recently that you want to talk to us about, that you want to share with us?
Well, we're working on a lot of different things right now. I mean, we're doing a trading triangle seminar in Hawaii in June. So it's going to be fantastic. We're all going out to Maui and with a bunch of my students, and we're just going to have people who've attended my live events know that we have a fantastic time, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, after I do that, I usually package it and sell it as a program, and other people can experience it. But it's not like being there live, but it certainly is a lot of super information. It's going to be 4 days.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, 4-day trading psychology, trading systems, and trading business management. So that's the big project I'm dealing with right now.
Okay. Would you say that the type of student or the level of student that you typically get is more on the beginner side, intermediate, advanced, all levels?
The typical student we get right now is going to be fairly advanced. Usually it's someone who's been trying to trade for years and hasn't made any progress.
Okay.
So we do get some new students as well, but a lot of them are people who are just having challenges making money in the market. Most of our trading systems are meant for like a complex options trader. So you need to know stocks, you need to know options, and you need to know your regular strategies like butterfly strategies and condor strategies and calendars, stuff like that.
And so you have to have a pretty good hold of the knowledge, basically, or of a lot of the markets and movements and that kind of stuff, and basic stocks, and already a basic understanding of options in order to really be able to get the full reward from locking your success.
At this point, yeah, we're diligently working on things to get people from absolutely no knowledge right up to options.
Okay.
One of my mentors, David Thomas, right now, he's just been fantastic at taking people who know virtually nothing about options and getting them profitable very, very quickly. So I'm just amazed at the progress he's made.
Awesome. So then my next question is basically when students that are looking into LockeInYourSuccess.com, when they start to check out the website, how can they get an idea of basically what program is going to be the right program for them, or how can they get an idea of basically the different types of strategies that you teach without necessarily having to get fully financially invested?
Right. So we have a lot of free stuff on our site. Mm-hmm. I do if you do my YouTube channel, I think it's Lock for Success. We do a webinar every Monday morning, and where we go over various aspects. We go over 4 of our trading systems, and people can just watch along with all the adjustments we make every week. There is probably 4 or 5 years worth of content on there.
Wow.
As far as past webinars, so that's all free.
Okay.
We also have our free report, 7 Secrets to Becoming a Successful Trader. You can join our free community. We just have a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah, I saw on your website that there's a whole section really for freebies on your website. The 30-day affirmation challenge, the lock option community, options tradings for income, the webinar, and then yes, watch a 7-figure trade, recommended reading list, and then like you said, the 7 secrets to becoming a successful trader. So there's quite a couple things that I mean I checked out just a little bit, and I'd recommend to our viewers to go check out if you're interested in learning how to trade with Jonh Locke to lock in your success.
Right.
John,
anybody interested in income or market neutral trading should definitely at least check out our free stuff, see what we have going on.
John, we're running low on time today. Is there anything else that you wanted to add kind of before we wrap things up here?
Yeah, sure. I mean, just remember that trading is challenging. It's one of those businesses that's got a low entry threshold. It's easy to get into. All you have to have is a few $1,000s in a trading account, but it really is very, very challenging to become a professional, profitable trader. And just make sure you get your education. Don't put too much money at risk until you are well educated and you know what your risks are.
I think those are wise words from Jonh Locke.
Yeah.
No, I thank you very much. We look forward to seeing kind of the future things that you're going to put on LockeInYourSuccess.com. And thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much. It's great talking to you.
Have a nice day, John.
Have a great day.
All right, that was Jonh Locke from LockeInYourSuccess.com. I highly recommend that you go check out his site if you kind of fit the description that we were talking about, and if not, you can always check out his freebies on his YouTube and on the website as well. So I wish you the best of luck in your future trades and in your trade education. Have a nice day. Thank you very much for joining us.